At
I
the
have my
last.
answers.
Oh, okay, you go first.
Put Kitty on a reality show. Are you kidding? She would kill it.
Anna, you got this. We got this. Yay! We were all like sort of cheering for each other.
There's even times that I can think of that we would text each other on the way home and be like, "You actually like killed it today." Mina would need his beauty products and like a proper bath, and I feel like Kitty would be fine.
If there's nothing happening, that's also good. Like, no news is good news.
Mm, I think you need both.
Well said, well said.
Cheers to
All right.
that.
Once and always. Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to another episode of Once and Always a Fanboy. Today we are jumping back into the world of XO Kitty, a show that has given us romance, chaos, and plenty of moments that make us reflect on love and growing up. Over the past 2 seasons, fans have really connected with these characters and the journey they have been on. And this new chapter continues to explore all the messy and meaningful parts of relationships and self-discovery. I'm excited to be joined today by 2 of the stars of the series. Fangirls and Fanboys, Anna Cathcart and Sang-Hon Lee. Hi Anna and Sang-Hon, my name is Chris and I'm a host of a show called Once and Always a Fanboy in the Philippines. I'm really happy to be speaking with you both today, so thank you so much for your time.
Hi,
Yeah,
Chris.
nice to meet you.
Thanks. Yeah.
For both of you, returning to a character after multiple seasons is interesting because you are not starting from zero anymore, you're building on history. This time around, did you find yourselves approaching Kitty and Minho from a different lens compared to previous seasons?
I feel like this season more than ever, I trusted my instincts, and I feel like I know Kitty very well. That we were kind of finding the season as we went, and there were a lot of scenes where we would change certain pieces of dialogue or we would change things about them on the day while we were shooting. And that was often because we felt like we knew our characters really well and we would collaborate as a team of finding something that like felt right. And I think having that sense of knowing what is Kitty, what is Mino, like what does feel right for these characters was by far the strongest this season, of like just having that feel automatic and feeling instinctual of like, I know this person, I know who she is, how she would say this, how she would stand, how she would use her hands, like just like those little details of like, I know this person so well, that I think this season that felt the strongest, at least even like from my perspective across the board. Like I feel like I could see my co-stars doing the same thing and seeing all of us as a cast just like understand our characters better than ever, which is very exciting.
I think I wouldn't put of a there was a huge difference in the terms of lengths of what we put in, like our input towards each season, because in each season equally we put in so much effort. But I feel like um there would be moments where I had to like physical moments where like physical stamina moments where I'd be like, right, it's like 6 a.m. but you've got this. Anna, you got this. We got this. Yay! We were all like sort of cheering for each other. I feel like that was those moments on days on set that sort of motivated us to keep going and thinking like, yeah, we got this, we got this, we got this, and we were constantly supporting each other. We as what we did for like season 1 and 2, so throughout. But there was, I feel like, it was more of a physical challenge this time for this season.
Even as young actors, you both handle some really layered moments. Are there still times when you see a fellow actor and just go up to them after a take and say, damn, that was some good acting? Or is everyone just supposed to be on their A game and it's already something that's expected of you?
I think honestly, we do that for each other quite often, which I really, really appreciate. And there's even times that I can think of that we would text each other on the way home and be like, "You actually like killed it today." Or we like, "Dude, that last scene, like 10 out of 10, I'm so proud of you." And that honestly makes such a big impact because we know that we're being seen and appreciated by our castmates, and that like Sangan was saying, like it is very like we're all cheering for each other. We're all each other's cheerleaders and teammates, and we're all in it together. And I feel like especially the 2 of us this season, because so many of our all of our big moments really were with each other, and a lot of our heavy scenes or long days were with like the 2 of us, that we definitely would cheer for each other. And it always, I feel like our opinion about each other also means a lot in terms of like no, if I'm like, yes, like he thinks I did a good job, or he knows I think he did a good job, like all of that, it means a lot to both of us. So I'm really glad we do that.
I think we also show that sort of appreciation or love by, be secretly dabbing like this, like
Yes,
without-
we do that. Secretly, Dami.
or do that. We would give each other like at the end, we're like, Okay,
Well,
well, we
yeah,
will argue, but like, okay, that was an intense
did it.
scene, but we would
Totally.
just reassure each other. Yeah.
If Kitty and Minho were teleported into a different genre, who do you think would thrive and who would struggle the most in a slasher horror movie, a reality dating show like Singles Inferno, or an apocalyptic dystopian story?
I
I'd
have my
love.
answers.
I would love. Okay, you go first.
I think slasher, I think they would honestly both be really quite bad. Like I think the two of us in the haunted house in episode 4, that's enough to know that we would do terrible. We were genuinely as people scared shooting that, and it was a fake haunted house that like our crew members were behind the other walls.
They
But
were
we were
so
both
good at it.
he was
Like they
so, it was so funny. He was actually worse than I was. He was genuinely scared. Like me holding his hand as Kitty, it was like it wasn't Kitty. Like I genuinely was like, "It's okay. You're gonna be fine. I'm holding your hand." So I think Mina would be quite bad, and he's definitely a scaredy cat. I think Kitty would try, but she also would be like really bad in a horror movie, and also she would just like she would end up like exposing herself, or if she was trying to hide, she would end up knocking something over. Like I feel like she would not be good in a slasher, but on a reality show, put Kitty on a reality show. Are you kidding? She would kill it. She's made for a reality show. She's very drama filled and would like scheme and know how to make friends and do it. Like she would kill it. And I think Mino would do really good on a reality show too, because he would just be pretty and everybody would like him.
I feel like he would just be the sort of like sass where he wouldn't care too much because again
Yeah.
he's been seeing too many of the things that what his father does or his brother does like just throughout the entertainment industry. So he wouldn't really care too much anyways. He would just be like, it's another day. He would probably be on a beach somewhere reading like a book or be on his
Yeah.
phone. Yeah, like, I could just imagine
That's
him not really caring. And then what was the other genre was it?
The dystopian apocalyptic story.
I think Kitty would do better in an apocalyptic world than Mino because Kitty doesn't like Mino would need his beauty products and like a proper bath. And I feel like Kitty would be fine. Also, Kitty's a fighter. Like she's a feisty person. She always has been. And if you needed her to like battle something and you get her really riled up, I would trust her for sure to go fight. So I'm on her team.
I'll probably be like, Kitty, you gotta protect me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Looking at how your characters express their feelings, sometimes it's loud and sometimes it's subtle. For you personally, what hits deeper when it comes to love, a grand gesture or a quiet moment?
Mm. I think you need both. I think there's a time and place for both. I think if you're celebrating or you're loving someone loudly, like that's so important and it can mean so much to be celebrated and like to have something grand. But I think the grand things without any of the little moments mean so much less. Like I think you also need the quiet little text messages and the small sentences that mean a lot. Like I think those small moments end up being the big ones as well. So I think you definitely need a mix of both.
Well said, well said.
Cheers
All
to
right.
that.
Kitty has a list of things she wants to accomplish before senior year ends. In your own lives, what is one thing you have recently ticked off your list that you're proud of? And what is one thing you're still hoping to make happen before 2026 wraps up?
Something I've recently done is I ran my first 10K race and now I've done two 10Ks. And that was very big for me because for many years I did not like running at all. I didn't even like fitness. And now it's something that I love and it's like a priority for me and I do it all the time. So that was definitely a big like check it off the list. And my family was doing those grand gestures that they all brought signs and cheered me on and it was very very sweet and supportive. So that was definitely a big moment this year that I would say I'm very proud of accomplishing.
I think for me it would be this is such a me answer as well. I feel like Anna would disagree. She would agree with this. I'm the type where if there's nothing happening, that's also good. Like no news is good news. So the fact that nothing happened like dramatically, like I've like let's just say a car accident, an accident, whatever, like a drama between your friends and whatnot. If nothing happened, that's also good. Like not everything has to be there. I'm happy that nothing happened, like something dramatic throughout until this day. So hopefully I'll continue on for this year. And but I feel like there's also just so much to look forward to this year instead of like trying to keep it very peaceful. So again, but we'll see. But you know what? It's coming out like in like less than a week, right? So this is exciting stuff.
So that's it for my time. I'm really grateful to have had this conversation with you both, and congratulations on the show.
Thank you so much. It was nice chatting.
Once and always.